No, I'm still in this seat.
With an empty glass, one last cigarette, it's closing time, and I'm drunk again. Somehow I make it home, cry myself to sleep, and that's the way the day ends every night for me. Every night, well, I'm in some bar and I'm poured whiskey on a heart that's on fire. Forgetting you ain't no easy thing. Each night for me ends up the same. With an empty glass, one last cigarette, it's closing time, and I'm drunk again. Somehow I make it home, cry myself to sleep. That's the way the day ends every night for me. Every night, well, I'm in some bar and I'm pouring whiskey on a heart that's on fire. Forgetting you ain't no easy thing. Each night for me ends up the same. With an empty glass, one last cigarette, it's closing time, and I'm drunk again. Somehow I make it home, cry myself to sleep. That's the way the day ends every night for me. That's the way the day ends every night for
Live and local, Terry Allen's Guitar Bar in the studio with Blake Langford. Blake, you live in Oklahoma City?
I live in Oklahoma City. Yes, absolutely.
And,
love it.
And you love it there?
I do.
Well, there's a lot of places to play in Oklahoma City as well.
There's a ton. I've lived in Tulsa, Oklahoma City, and a lot of other places, including Nashville. To me, Oklahoma City, and just Oklahoma in general, is definitely the best music scene I've ever been a part of.
Wow.
Oklahoma City in general, there's a lot of, you can make a living there, you know?
Well, is that your full-time job, doing music? That's
yeah.
awesome, because there's a lot of people who have to have a daytime job, you know, to be able to do what they want to do at night.
Overhead's low. That's the key.
Very good. Still living with Mama then. No.
Yeah. Go to bed, Mom. Yeah.
I'm just kidding. It was a joke. It was just a joke. We just heard Empty Glass. Which
She wouldn't let me. Yeah. Kick me out.
You didn't know that Empty Glass is one of my absolute favorite songs. Yeah. And we talk about, it's funny because some of our suck-ups that come in here, when I say, you know, that's my favorite song, they're like, well, that's why it's our favorite song, you know?
Right, of course.
So what they say is that it's easy to play your favorite songs because the songs that you like are the songs that we like, the same kind of thing. So you see, I'm kind of in that same mode that you are, enjoying some of those classic songs. We're going to hear a song that I haven't heard in a long, long time coming up in a little bit later on this hour is the Blackhawk song, Goodbye Says It All.
My favorite 90s country band of all time. Love them.
Well, you know, and their voice, you know, maybe that's kind of where I'm hearing a little bit of that raspy voice that you have, you know, because they had that too. So that's very, very cool. Now, you've got a new song. You said you're a songwriter. Do you set aside time every day to write music, or do you it's just like, okay, I'm driving down the road, the song hits me, I've got my voice recorder on my phone, and I'm going to say blah, 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 and then you go back and finish it later?
Both.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. Sometimes, whether it be a melody or whatever it is, you want to write it down, you want to record it, you want to just capture the idea, and sometimes you revisit it and you think, no thanks.
You think, what was I thinking?
But sometimes you have some things there that you're just ready for, and the song kind of writes itself. It sounds cliche, but it's really true. And then other times you just like it's.
Have you ever labored over something and you thought there is no way this is ever going to come together, and then all of a sudden it does? You know, something twists and it comes together, and you think that's the best song I ever wrote, and it took me forever.
Usually, a lot of times, as far as best song I ever wrote, I think that about every song I write. Then whatever's the newest song, that's the best song I wrote. But that's not necessarily true. You go out and you play it, and then, you know, I don't let everyone else's opinion completely affect my opinion, but at the same time, it does put things in perspective. Well, you know
whether people are in tune with what you're saying.
Right.
You know
absolutely.
that. You know that how people respond. Do you write from personal experiences or from other people, or do you kind of do? I mean, do people say, "Hey, Blake, I think you should write a song about this"?
I wish more people would, because I would love to do that. But at the same time, most of it is personal experience. And sometimes it's writing to write. Like maybe I like this song and I won't write one similar to it.
Right.
Like right now I'm into The Devil Makes Three a lot and Pete Bernhardt. And so like he's kind of opened up a new way of writing for me. So like I'll try and copy his style and learn something from that and write a song similar. But as far as like the personal songs, I mean, that's where I do really enjoy really trying to capture in an interesting way my life.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's something, if you put it and you phrase it the right way, maybe you can reach someone and maybe they're like, okay, I'm not alone. I like that.
Exactly.
I got it.
I know exactly where he's at, that kind of thing. Do you find that lyrics come more naturally than the melody, or is it vice versa? Which comes first? Is it the chicken and an egg kind of thing? You know, you don't really know?
I've written a few songs lyrically first, but almost everything I've ever written starts with a beat or a melody or an idea of how it should sound. Basically, yeah.
And then you come up with the words to match how you want it to sound. Right. Wow. All right, tell me a little bit about the song that we're going to hear. It's called Lucky Anyway. What a great title.
Yeah. So playing a lot of acoustic gigs and not full band gigs, my tendency is to play the slower songs, and I wanted to write something just happy-go-lucky, just more up-tempo and just maintain, like I wanted to be honest in every song, but I figure like not every song has to be serious, you know, and this is one of those songs I just want to write, and it's kind of like a Hayes Carl-ish. That's what I was listening to a lot at the time. But it's one of those songs. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it.
All right, here it is. It's live. Blake Langford and Lucky Anyway. Live and local, Terry Allen's Guitar Bar on KLAW 101.
Got a bunch of pretty flowers in her Art Nouveau, a bar full of people and she's still alone. Headed somewhere and I hope it's home. I guess I'm lucky either way. You got a problem with the bottle, got a problem with me. I drink enough to float another Tennessee. Gotta keep moving if I'ma be saved. Guess I'm lucky either way. So hate me, baby, throw me over or save me. Heart's as empty as my jeans are frayed. I'm still lucky either way. Well, I'm keeping it together, got the devil in line, waiting with a favor and a railroad vine. Gotta keep moving if I'ma be safe. Guess I'm lucky either way. So hate me, baby, throw me over or save me. Heart's as empty as my jeans are frayed. I'm still lucky either way. Bring me a cold shot and flip the lights. Pour me out singing to the summer nights. Asking pretty flowers if I can stay. I guess I'm lucky either way. So hate me, baby, throw me over or save me. Heart's as empty as my jeans are frayed. I'm still lucky either way.
I love it. Okay, let me tell you this too. You don't have to be nice. When I say the wrong title of your song, you can correct me, okay?
What did you say?
I said Lucky Anyway.
I think it is that. Let's call it that. Lucky either way. I don't know.
It's your song. You can call it whatever you want. I like it. Okay, I have to tell you this too. It is so hard for me not to call you Blake Lively, because which I know is a supermodel.
XOXO.
You know?
Spotted.
But it's so funny because I did that whenever Jeff was on the air with us that night. I had said that you were coming up, pretty quickly in the next couple of weeks. And I said, why do I want to call him Blake Lively?
Looks like someone's playing more than the guitar tonight.
Exactly.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, my goodness. All right. Live at local Terry Allen's Guitar Bar. Back in just a minute with that Blackhawk song that we talked about.
Right.
Goodbye says it all. Oklahoma's best country, K-Law 101.